On today's video, I'm going to do something very unusual. I'm going to give you a tour of the area around me, and then I'm going to broadcast my message. My name is Jessica Madden. On my channel here on YouTube, I help people raise their awareness and become more successful as a result. I share with you the great tips and amazing lessons which I picked up throughout my life, and the great tips and amazing lessons which I pick up every single day of my life. Reminding you once again, the 100th YouTube subscriber to my channel here on YouTube will receive from me a free gift, and the shipping of that gift, that will also be on the house for free. Without further ado, let's get into it. Do you see that bridge behind me? There's a very interesting story behind that bridge, and I'm going to now take you to the story. Here's the message to the story of the bridge behind me. I'm sitting here surrounded in the beauty of nature. We saw the waterfall a minute ago, and we learned the story of that bridge about the girl who died from malaria, and then her ghost came 15 minutes after she had died to see her boyfriend. And now I'm going to give you a tour of the rest of the area. I'll do this ever so slowly so that you see it properly. On today's video, I'm going to talk about a very, very interesting concept. And that is the concept of what does it mean to elevate ourselves to the 5D reality? What does it mean when people like Aaron Doherty say on their YouTube channel that we are just alone in this world and everyone else in our life is just another version of us pushed out? What does that actually mean? I've tried to understand what that means because I'm hoping to get to a 5D reality. Many of us are, to get out of this 3D reality, which is so painstakingly difficult and it's so painstakingly troublesome, stressful. We all want to get into the 5D reality, and we are all aiming for that. What does it mean that everyone around us is just another version of us? You know, I'm beginning to understand what it means. I'm beginning to understand what that actually means. Ever since I've been on this journey of healing, ever since I've been on this journey of doing introspection and really understanding myself, I've begun to realize that, you know, the people who hurt me in the past, they only hurt me because my boundaries weren't sealed. Let that sink in. My boundaries weren't sealed, and they were allowed in. You may ask, what does that mean, your boundaries weren't sealed? That means, and this correlates to yesterday's message about gaslighting, the only way we could be gaslit is if we allow the people who do it to do it. If you put down your boundaries, your definitive boundaries very clearly, the people in your life will reflect the new self-validating and strong, confident person within you. So the people around us reflect us. People blame governments, people blame the people in their lives for their problems, and they can't forgive. And when you can't forgive somebody else, you know what it's down to? Do you actually know what it's down to? It is down to being incomplete inside. If you were 100% complete within you, you would be able to forgive yourself and forgive others. The reason why we struggle to forgive others is because we have yet to forgive ourselves, and we have yet to be honest about it as well. How many of us say, well, I have forgiven myself, or perhaps I'll do that tomorrow, not today? That's not good enough, and it's not going to help you. The people in our reality, our world, is just another version of us pushed out. I'm a great follower of Aaron Doherty. I'm a great believer in the fact that since I'm a great believer in the fact that since I've started doing a lot of introspection and becoming complete inside me, that has given me the ability to forgive others. Has given me the ability to forgive and let go. Let go. Sometimes people appear to be hurting us. They appear to be taking us for a ride. There's a way to deal with it. You either feed into their anger and frustration, you either feed into their ability to push your buttons, or you just ignore or just answer with a very neutral response, respond with a neutral response. There are various different ways how to deal with people who are trying to push our buttons. And why are they trying to push our buttons? Why? Why are people trying to push our buttons? The only reason why people try to push our buttons is because we have left our boundaries unsealed. We haven't properly defined our boundaries. That's why they went and pushed our buttons, and then they know that then when they push our buttons, it's like a toy. We respond and they enjoy it. It's just another version of us. What does that mean, they're another version of us? I don't have a definite answer to that. I don't fully understand that. But when you do get to a higher realm of spirituality, you do get to the realization that all hearts are connected. I'm on that journey. I'm beginning to understand and touch onto what that means. That we all our hearts, every single human being, every single part of nature is connected. We are all interlined with each other. Yes, I'm beginning to understand what that means, and it is a fascinating experience. But the first thing I've begun to realize on this journey is that everybody in my life who I wasn't able to forgive, they were just another version of me. And they were just reflecting that which I allowed them to reflect. I left my boundaries open. I was afraid. I was insecure. I was inconfident. And that's why they took advantage of it, and they took the ride of the century. Did you ever see a child's toy? You push the button, and the child, while the child's playing with it, he pushes the button, and it like vibrates, and the child giggles, child giggles. That's exactly what people who push other people's boundaries actually do. And I've also learned that the people who ignore us in our lives, they know that they can push our buttons by doing that. I have learned a lot from that concept and from that idea, from this idea. I'm getting to a 5D reality. I'm really excited about it. A lot of people in this universe are moving towards a 5D reality. They're on a spiritual journey. I'm so happy to be one of those people. It's amazing to be in a spiritual journey. It's amazing to be on the spiritual awakening and to be part of the millions of people who are becoming part of the 5D reality, whereby they're not deterred by the 3D nonsense anymore. That's my message today. What did you think of this message? And what did you think of this beautiful tour and the beautiful grounds around me? And what do you think about my new style videos? Look at that beauty all around me. I love those two trees behind me there because they were quite well reflecting the concept of duality, of other people reflecting another version of us. That's why I quite like those two trees behind me. I love the different scenes around here. If you could see the waterfall in the far distance, it's always good to see the waterfall. It's beautiful. I'm not sure if you can get a good look at it. It's right above that thick tree on the right above it. I'm not sure if you could see it properly. That's my message today. Did you like this video? Do you like my new style videos? Please leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'm so grateful for Mike, for Clara, for Chaim, and for a few other people who contacted me and told me how much they really enjoyed my new style videos. Thanks so much for your feedback. Your feedback is very, very important to me. It helps me do more. It gives me the drive for it, and the great tips which all of you have given me. 5 people in total. I do apologize for one person whose name I've forgotten. 5 people in total have given me great, different feedback, and also some tips and some lessons on how to put the best quality out there for you guys and girls. I'm wishing you a great day, sending you lots of hugs, high frequency, high vibes, and remember that if you subscribe to my YouTube channel by pressing that subscribe button and you're the 100th subscriber, you'll receive from me a free gift. And the shipping of that gift, that will also be for free. Please feel free to share this video with your friends and family on social media. And please feel free to press the like button. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, wishing you tons and tons of love and tons of happiness.